this neighbor at war has sent men, food. From the NBC newsroom in New York, President Roosevelt said in a statement today that the Japanese have attacked the Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, from the air. I'll repeat that. President Roosevelt says that the Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor in Hawaii from the air. This bulletin came to you from the NBC newsroom in New York, which for 2 years has been at war with Adolf Hitler. To the battlefronts of the world, this neighbor at war has sent men, food, airplanes, guns, and ships.
WICR.
Hello, and we're back.
We're back.
Did you guys like that old-fashioned commercial?
Yeah, when are these commercials from?
Some of them are recent, I think. Do you remember that really cool one from last, 2 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm. The cool sound effects.
For regular news. Speaking of regular news, are you guys ready? Here's the sound effect.
Can you hear me, guys?
Go, Brandy.
Regular news.
Yes.
I wasn't ready. We need to time that perfectly next
Do you want to try again?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Regular news.
Yes.
Yay.
Okay, so. What'd you say?
Can I use those?
Yeah, Connor wants to use the headphones again. Sorry, we're swapping. Okay. So, for regular news, I only have 2 things written down today to tell you guys, but I don't know if you've heard of this, but the Girl Scouts sell cookies online now.
I heard that.
I was so excited when I heard this.
Honestly, what a time to be alive. This is amazing. Everything is
Oh my
going
God.
digital. So, the traditional selling strategies are, totally, different now, according to the New York Times. But, what is it? The purpose of Girl Scouts is to teach little girls business skills. So, that's really cool that, they're upgrading with, the actual reality of business.
Yeah, you go, Girl Scouts.
So, not only is it good for them business-wise, it's really good for us because we don't have to move or seek out Girl
Yeah.
Scouts to get our cookies.
I thought that you had to know a Girl Scout, though. I thought you needed,
No, they sell them outside of malls, and you've never just seen
Oh.
a table set up?
No, but I mean, for online, I thought you had to,
I don't know. I feel like you could probably just go on the website and then just it looks here this girl's showing an iPad. It looks like an app, and it's basically all the cookies, and it's so simple looking. It shows you the price times how many you want. So you put in I want 4 boxes, and it'll tell you 4 times 4 $16 for these cookies or whatever.
Okay.
All I want is tag-alongs and
Tag-alongs.
Thin Mints, yes. Samoas. Samoas.
I like the
Samoas aren't my
shortbread
favorite.
cookies.
Really? Ooh, the
Not a
shortbread
big
ones are
fan.
good.
I'm trefoils, thin mints, tag.
What are trefoils?
Yeah, what's that?
Trefoils are kind of like shortbread cookies.
Yeah, those are my favorite.
Those are
I
good.
used to be a Girl Scout.
Really?
Same.
Yeah.
I
Nobody
liked-
bought my cookies, though.
It's hard to sell them.
It really
They
is.
really are really difficult because they were expensive. I feel
Yeah.
They are expensive, and they don't have that many in a box, so it's sometimes
Exactly.
it seems like they go so fast. But yes, they're really worth it. When you freeze Thin Mints,
they're heavenly.
unreal.
Yum.
okay,
Now I want cookies.
Yeah, and speaking of more food, Olive Garden does this thing. It's called never-ending pasta pass. So you spend $100, and in the mail you'll get this never-ending pasta pass. So $100 gets you all the pasta you can have for about 7 weeks. And
7 weeks.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say
insane.
for a lifetime.
not for a lifetime.
I would probably be there every night.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
this guy really took advantage of it. So I don't know his name. Let me just. It just says a man from Utah. He basically bought the pass, and he was like, okay, I guess I'll use it. Why not? It sounds like a good deal. But he's like, I can't eat this much pasta. So what he decided to do was do random acts of pasta. He called it, and he gave all this pasta to the homeless.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Beautiful.
And during Thanksgiving and everything, he fed all these people fettuccine Alfredo and all these really nice dishes.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
I
and
that.
that's a good way to use that pass.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I thought it was really cute.
That is cool.
And there's a video, I think, on YouTube, or you could just, obviously YouTube. You could just find it. And it's really nice.
That's really sweet.
Tiered.
Good marketing for Olive Garden as well.
Yeah, definitely. Anything else for regular news?
No, that's it today. It's a short one.
Oh, sorry guys. That's it for regular news.
We got a lot of pop culture review.
Like
Woohoo.
always. Always
Our
so much
favorite.
pop culture.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait for you guys to talk about the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and how you saw Kiss.
Yes.
Oh my god, it was
This is going to
insane.
be
Jealous.
a long talk we have
Yeah.
here. So go for it, Caitlin. You want to start?
Sure. So every year I go to the Thanksgiving Day Parade, and the past few years I've started bringing a bunch of different friends, and maybe alternating every year. And this year, since Alexa and I have been getting really, really close, I decided to take her.
I wasn't invited.
Yeah, Brandy's the third
Third
wheel.
wheel.
I wanted to be that fourth wheel.
That fourth wheel, though.
anyway. Okay, cool. Anyway.
Cool anyway.
Cool, bye.
By the way, the entire Thanksgiving Day parade, that's all Alexa made fun of me for.
Was it?
Yeah, that's all we kept saying. We were just like, "Okay, cool." Anyway,
Get the story. I want to hear this.
but so
Speed it up, Caitlin.
Okay, so we get in. We woke up around 4:15, and we were into the city, into the parade by maybe 7:30. And while we were standing there waiting for my friend to come get me, we got interviewed by
WABC.
Yeah, it was like 77 WABC,
Yes.
which was awesome. And then
So like always, we were talking on the radio. They were asking us if this was our first time at the parade, and basically like if we were what we were excited to see, like which balloons were
our
our favorite.
floats and stuff. And then we go over and we finally get to like the actual parade, and we're just standing there, and like we stand like every year I stand at the same spot, and it's like right by where everyone gets interviewed, and I was standing there, and all of a sudden like I turned my head and I was just like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's Idina Menzel, and anyone who doesn't know Idina Menzel she's Elsa in Frozen, and like
Yeah, and if you know Caitlin, she's obsessed with Frozen.
and I'm like deeply, deeply obsessed with Frozen.
We all had a really good feeling that we were going to see Idina.
Yeah.
Because we knew that she was going to be there, like, singing on the float one of her Christmas songs. But we just had this feeling that she was going to be somewhere near us.
Yeah, so we were just like turned our head, and all of a sudden it was there, and I was like, oh my god, it's Idina.
Mm-hmm. And she was
then-
interviewed by Fox News. We were right there, saw the whole thing. She's so nice.
Yeah,
You
she
in
was
the
really
background.
Oh, yeah, we were in the background. This was actually really cool. Like, shortly after we saw Idina being interviewed, Pix11 actually came over to Caitlin, ran to Caitlin, and was like, hey, how's it going? Like, have you been here for a while? Are you cold? And basically, Caitlin was on Pix11.
And like I was like just standing. I think I was just standing there like staring into space, and all of a sudden I like came back to it, and like there was a camera in my face and like
Yeah,
a huge light, and I was
big
like,
light.
I was like, oh hi, and they were like, how long have you been here since? And I was like, well, I woke up at 4:15, but we got here around 7.
Yeah.
and like just like talked, but then afterwards I was literally just like,
What just happened?
it was cool.
So
Like,
cool.
I was in the background. I was so scared because I don't, like, personally, like, want to be on TV, really. So I was just, like, really scared, but, like, I knew what was happening. Caitlin didn't.
Didn't
Like,
your boyfriend run away?
oh,
That's when we were doing the radio interview. He
Yeah.
ran away.
Dean ran away during the radio because he didn't want to speak, so I just thought he just, like, left for a second. I was like, okay, bye, Dean, like, going home, I guess.
He
Like,
just like walked away and walked in a circle and took
I was
pictures.
like, nah.
he did take pictures of us. That was pretty cool.
And then when we were also standing there after Adina came, we were just standing there, and all of a sudden like we turn our head and like
What's that big crowd?
we were like, what's the big crowd? And everyone was freaking out about
Oh my
something,
God.
and we had no idea what. And then all of a sudden, like I heard the Fox people talking, and they were like, yeah, Kiss is coming over here
And
now.
then I started crying.
And then Alexa started crying.
because I love Gene Simmons.
I love Paul Stanley. I wish I was there.
Paul Stanley threw his guitar pick at Dean. I hate us. Yeah, so it like hit Dean in the chest, and he was like, "Ooh," and like, and then that's how he talked.
And Nick Jonas also talked to me.
Yeah, another good Dean moment we had here at the parade. Dean scared the bejesus out of Nick Jonas.
You hear all like these high pitched girls' voice, like
Nick, I love you.
Nick, I love you, and then all of a sudden you hear Dean go,
Nick, like really deep, and Nick,
and then all of a sudden
turned
he just,
around
like,
and
turns.
freaked out. He was like, "Who did that? Like this girl is so deep."
And then I took advantage of that, and he was like looking over here, and I was like, Zach, and he's like, Happy Thanksgiving, and like points to me, and I literally
And then we
like,
all fangirled, and everything just melted for us.
I literally was just like, I just talked to Nick Jonas.
Exactly. Like, it was unreal, but... So, yeah, that was beautiful. Also, Idina Menzel waved at me. She made eye contact with me. I was like, hi, Idina. And she was like, hey, girl. And I'm like, we're friends now. It's fine.
You took beautiful pictures of her, Caitlin.
Thanks.
So
Nick
nice.
Nick Jonas and I are basically dating,
Yeah, pretty much. By Dean. So,
Yeah.
you're out of the picture.
and that was pretty much that.
Yeah, it was like a really good Thanksgiving. Like, instead of me just going to my grandma's like super early and just like watching TV, I actually got to do something cool. So thanks, Caitlin, again.
And I'm coming next year. I better be invited.
Yes.
We're all coming.
I just got a Snapchat from our friend Rochelle.
Oh, she
and
just sent me that too.
And she said that she can hear us. So shout out to
Yay.
Rochelle.
Hey, Rochelle.
Hey Raj, I know we had lunch together. It was great.
Are you
So-
still sitting in La Penta, Rochelle? Text us.
Um,
Send me a tweet on Twitter.
Oh my
Hashtag the
God.
third wheel.
But yeah, the parade was really great, and I was just really happy to be able to go. And
It went smoothly too. So we
Yeah.
were kind of worried about transportation. Well, I was worried about transportation, but the trains weren't bad.
Yeah, everything seemed really good, and we didn't have to wait a long time, and it wasn't really like drama, and it was just like everything went really,
Very
really
nice.
smoothly.
Very nice.
And yeah, that was it.
And
the night before Alexa
Oh,
came,
jeez.
she went to the Billy Joel concert in
I
the city.
saw Billy Joel, guys. Yeah, it was surreal. I did so
Wow.
much traveling
I'm so
this
jealous.
break. Yeah, he was incredible. And like when I tell you that, like, if you listen to his music like on iTunes or on YouTube or anything, he's just so much better in concert. Like, I know everybody says that, but like he literally gives his all. Like, I think he's gotten better as he's gotten older too. But like his voice sounds so smooth, and it's like it was just unreal also. So I had a really good Thanksgiving break. I don't know, just Billy Joel, Thanksgiving Day Parade,
Kiss.
saw my
Kiss.
friends, saw my family. It was really nice. So yeah, but I was exhausted.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
It was
though.
worth it, yeah.
Mhm.
I was really tired. Come Thursday night, I was just falling
Yeah,
asleep eating my turkey.
4:15. That's pretty early. Props to you
I did
guys.
fall asleep at 4:15 actually, because I got up at 4:15. So it was like my day was over. Like
yeah.
Speaking of Idina Menzel though, and at the Thanksgiving Day Parade, here's a great
Oh.
transition from Alexa. Frozen 2 has been confirmed.
I'm so excited. They're also making a Frozen musical. I don't know if that's
Ooh,
the
that's
second
gonna be
Frozen,
good.
but
Are they gonna do Frozen on Ice?
They have it.
They have Frozen on Ice.
They currently have
Oh,
Frozen.
awkward.
I like anything Frozen related just gets me so excited.
You guys know what to get Caitlin for Christmas.
Yeah.
I literally got Caitlin a napkin from my cousin's birthday party.
I
It has
remember
Elsa
that.
and Anna on it. And I was like, do you want this? And she was like, yeah. So she still has the napkin. Who's at the window right now?
Who that dough?
Who is that?
What's this?
Oh, it's what's his face?
Who interrupted our show to eat his baby bottle?
Honestly,
pop.
keeps interrupting everything. It's fine.
It's cool. Whatever.
Yeah, so Frozen 2 is definitely in the works, guys. Best believe it.
Woo!
Okay. Okay, cool. Anyway.
Ooh.
Really mature.
American Horror Story is on
returns tonight. It's
Dave show.
Exciting.
It had like a pass last week, I guess, because of the whole night
Yeah.
before Thanksgiving
Do you-
and everything.
Like, do you like this season?
Yes.
I love
I'm
this
in love
season.
with it.
Really?
I think
You don't like
it's
it?
I
really
don't know.
creepy. It's kinda
It is really
slow.
creepy.
I need to like warm up to it. I'm still
Didn't
not.
you miss
Last-
the first couple episodes?
Yeah. Do you think that's why?
Yes.
Yeah.
Last week's
Okay.
episode made me so sad.
Oh, when the
Oh,
little.
Ma petite.
Yeah, that
she
was upsetting.
died. Because I remember a couple weeks prior, they pretended like they were going to kill her.
Yeah,
and
and you're
then
like, no, Brandy, it's just a.
I was like, yeah, it's a fantasy. It's a fantasy, you
Like,
silly
yeah,
girl.
Sure it is.
Yeah, it surprised me too. Everybody was so upset. And like,
Yeah.
I watch it after I get off of work here at the desk. So I watch it like the repeat. So everybody's like texting me, like, did you see what happened? And I'm like, no spoilers.
No.
Like, they're like, you're going to be so upset. And I was like, I wonder why. And then she died. It was horrible.
It was really
Yeah.
sad.
Didn't you say she was like a super diva on set? Like,
Somebody said that she is a diva.
Yeah. Good for her.
I mean,
What petite?
Ma
Yeah.
petite, like the real woman.
On set.
Really?
Like in real life, she's
Mhm.
like, she's like a diva.
She's so precious.
Wow.
She's
That's
so little.
crazy.
I mean, you gotta assert yourself
Exactly.
when you're that little, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm excited for this episode tonight. Is it the last one for the season?
Is it
Or am I making
I
that
don't
up?
think so. I think
Okay.
you're making that up.
I just think that everything, like, the semester's ending.
Yeah.
Like, this is our last show. Like, everything's ending.
sad.
No, the Walking Dead mid-season finale was this past Sunday.
Oh, I don't watch The Walking Dead.
I haven't
Deadline.
watched it this
It was
season.
great.
What happened? More zombies getting
Seth
slayed?
Seth died. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
I don't want to give away spoilers
Oh,
if
okay.
people don't watch it.
You can say spoiler alert, and then people will, like, turn
Exactly.
off the
Yeah,
Who
okay.
cares?
show. All right. But anyways,
Anyways.
none of us watch Walking Dead.
I'll save. I'll spare them.
Okay, so you guys can watch it yourselves. I have no idea what the plot is about besides that they're trying to like avoid zombies. That's all I know.
Yeah. I have like no desire to
That's
watch
pretty
The
much all
Walking
you
Dead.
need.
but-
That's all
Yeah,
you
that's all you need to know.
Survival.
How long has it been on for?
Five
Five
seasons?
seasons now.
Is it on Netflix?
Yes.
Yeah.
How many years is that? Like 5 years or more than that?
I think like
Um,
3
I
years,
think
4
it's-
years.
It's 3 years because they do like 2 seasons. In a
Yeah.
year.
Wow, I didn't realize
They did
that.
like 2 seasons, and like the first year it came out,
Oh, okay.
and then they did like 1 every year.
Yeah, it definitely started in 2011, right? Because I remember going to Comic Con and the pass for Comic Con it was Walking Dead because they were promoting themselves.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's a long time. I
It's
didn't
huge
realize
now,
that.
It's huge.
Mhm. It was a comic series, right? A comic book series.
Yeah,
before?
it still is.
Oh, that's awesome.
Very
Alrighty.
cool. Very cool.
Oh, Brandy, this is up for
Oh.
you now. Movies.
So yeah, movies. I saw Interstellar.
I'm so jealous.
I wanna see
Did
it.
nobody else here see Interstellar?
I heard
haven't
it was
seen it.
incredible.
It was
It's on
incredible.
Mockingjay,
Matthew
but-
McConaughey though.
I
His voice, I can't deal with it.
You like it or no?
No, I don't like
I
it.
don't like Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, me Me neither.
I don't know what it is, but I just don't like
And
it.
then there were some points his voice was like inside my eardrum. Like it was so.
Did you see it in
deep.
IMAX?
Yeah, I
That
did.
that must have been amazing. Were you like in
and that
space?
was the.
Oh.
Yes, I was, and that was the first IMAX movie I ever saw too.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and in Disney World, there's like this ride. It's like a rocket ship simulator,
Oh yeah.
and
Is it like space something or Space Mountain?
it's not Space Mountain. It's like a little tiny thing. It's not really a ride, but
hate
you
that
go in
thing.
it, and like they have like paper bags
hate
in
it.
there. You've
Oh,
been
like,
on
in
it?
case you get
Almost
motion
puked
sick.
in it.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Like the whole thing's freaking shaking all over the place. I
Yeah.
get extremely nauseous.
Mhm.
I think
It's-
when
it's
I
horrible.
went,
It's
they
bad.
shut that down because
Really?
they were fixing it, and I guess they didn't really make many improvements.
Yeah.
And people
It's
are
I
still.
wouldn't recommend it.
Space Adventure, some crap. like
Yeah,
It's something space.
but they have like bags in there because they know people will throw up. It's
Yeah.
bad. But watching Interstellar, that's how I felt. Like,
But
it was
you
crazy.
didn't get sick. It was like fine.
No, yeah, I threw up in the movie.
Wait,
because-
Some people
Interstellar-
are like that with IMAX.
What?
Yeah.
Which movie's Interstellar?
It's about like an astronaut and
How
he
do you
goes to
explain it?
space. I'm really bad at explaining things. Well, he goes. I don't want to spoil it.
Spoilers.
He goes to space and then he comes back, but he doesn't age, and like so much time passes, and he comes back,
Oh, okay.
and like his daughter's like an old lady. She's about to die. It's crazy.
Wow. Okay.
I probably just ruined the whole movie,
Wow, you just
but
ruined the whole movie for me.
but yeah,
was
it
good.
was really cool, and like just thinking, like my mind is still like
It's
exploding
a
from
thinker.
it.
It's a thinker movie.
Definitely,
Those are the
and-
good ones.
I don't like thinker
Yeah.
movies.
Why?
And even like space, like it's so crazy. Like just being an astronaut, I can't talk about it.
I would get so scared. Right?
Yeah.
It's you and nothing else.
exactly
It's just emptiness and oh my gosh.
Exactly. Like you don't know what's going on up there.
Kim just said Matthew is beautiful.
Kim.
what, Matthew McConaughey?
Kim is
Yeah.
always defending the celebrities
Yeah.
that I don't like. She likes every single celebrity. Hey
His voice,
Kim.
though.
Hey, Kim.
But that was Interstellar. I definitely recommend it. So go see it.
What about Big Hero 6, Caitlin?
Oh, I saw Big Hero 6.
I need
and
to see these movies. I'm
It's
not
like-
on my grind.
It's like a child. Like, it's kind of like...
The movie grind.
It's kind of like a Frozen movie. It's like a movie for all ages, even though it was kind of made for, like...
Is it Pixar, DreamWorks?
Yeah, it's a Pixar movie. I'm pretty sure it's a Pixar movie. It's about like this boy who gets like a bond with he's 13 and he graduated high school early.
Ooh,
And
smarty.
like he's like really smart and really intelligent, and like he has an older brother, and he's like this like scientist type thing. I'm trying
So
not
he's
to
like a
give
boy
away.
genius.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy Neutron,
Yeah,
basically.
and he like a whole bunch of stuff happens.
I do so bad.
A whole bunch of stuff happens, and like he gets like this really big bond with this
Robot.
Megabot, which is that white, the like
Marshmallow
white mark.
thing.
It's like a balloon type thing, and like that's supposed to be something that helps with like sickness and stuff. I'm trying not to give away a lot, but like they grow this really big bond, and
So they're like best friends.
yeah, and they become like a really good friendship. But like this,
And then something goes wrong, and then it gets fixed, and then you cry.
yeah, pretty much.
Yay. Big
then-
Hero 6, guys.
And then, but the thing about the Megabot is that it just is so funny. And like, there's just little like
Tell
things
us
that.
about when he fell down the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so it says that it was like low on battery, but it like didn't really. It just like I don't know how to like say it, but like he just like it was really funny. It was like really tired or something, and he just goes to take a step up the stairs and he just falls. And he
Because
just his
I
head
wish you
goes
could act
straight-
it out. I wish everybody could see
His
Caitlin.
battery
She did it
died.
last night.
Yeah, because it's like his battery was dying, and then like the boy lives with his aunt because like I guess he like in the way before the movie started, like his parents died,
Oh.
so he lives
Always
with his
some
aunt.
tragedy like that with
I know. But like he lives with his aunt, and then his aunt was like, "Get ready for dinner, like wash up, we have wings." And then all of a sudden, Megabot goes, "Wings!" And then he's trying to hide him, so he goes like, "Shh, Megabot," and then he goes, "Okay, wings." Like it's just like really funny, like relatable humor.
like a good like light-hearted
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
I need to see one of those. I need to see all of these movies. And then Mockingjay, you saw it,
Yeah,
Brandy,
I
and then
saw
Connor.
was
Mockingjay.
epic.
Okay, Connor,
You
tell us
did?
about Mockingjay.
So, Peter is like captured.
Did you see the books?
No, I don't read
I mean,
the
you
books.
see
I've seen them in the store though. My sisters read them, but
Have you read them?
no,
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
So Peter's basically held by the Capitol, and they brainwash him, and they're forcing him to say a bunch of stuff.
Spoiler alert, guys.
Spoiler alert. Tell him to say a bunch of stuff to stop the rebellion, and
Why was it epic?
I don't know.
I thought that
it was just
was.
there wasn't a lot this one was
Yeah.
like a lot of build up for,
Right.
for the
Exactly.
second one.
I like expected that. That's what everybody said because they cut it in half, so everybody just had to watch this one just so we can get to the ending part.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
there's
what I've
just,
been
like a lot
saying.
of destruction.
Yeah, I feel like the whole time it was just her like dead, like.
Yeah, because like in the book, she
Yeah.
basically had to recover from everything
Yeah,
that happened.
that's what she
so
was
she was
doing.
just going through recovery, basically just crying about PETA.
Yep, that was the movie.
Exactly,
Sure,
and then
that's
at
what
the
it was.
end, I don't really remember the end that well. I read the books, I just don't remember the end that well.
You're
I
saying
guess
the end or the
yeah,
end of the first movie?
the end of the book.
Okay.
Like I don't know. I
You
had
can't tell me.
I
I
won't
gotta see
tell
the
you.
movie.
yeah. When is that supposed to come out? The second part? Does anybody know?
I don't know.
Or have they released that yet?
I don't think they've released it yet.
I hope we don't have to wait too long.
say,
Yeah,
like,
I was thinking about
I
that
say
before, like a year,
April.
like
Yeah,
Or
like
June.
yeah.
April, June. Okay. I mean, like I remember with Twilight, it was usually like a year's time
Yeah.
for Breaking Dawn when they split it in half.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
actually enjoyed that movie.
What, Breaking Dawn?
Yeah, not
I
like the
really
ones
liked
before,
it.
but the last one. I really liked
I
it.
don't think Twilight, like the whole Twilight series, is that bad. I feel like people just
I mean, the books weren't that scholarly, but what did you expect?
Exactly.
Like,
I
they're
could
not-
never really get into them.
I didn't read them
I
either.
read them just to read them, but I wasn't
Yeah.
like, oh my god, like Jacob. Well, I like Jacob, but
Yeah,
you know.
Taylor Lautner, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
But
Team Jacob.
yeah, like Robert Pattinson actually has a new girlfriend now,
Really?
and
Aw.
I think I'm not really sure what like his name is, or her name is,
His
but
name.
plot twist.
Plot twist, he's
But yeah, it's
homosexual.
not Kristen Stewart.
That makes me sad. Didn't
know.
she cheat on him? Isn't that why?
With the director of Snow White in or whatever that movie was. And
Snow White
Wait,
and the
really?
Huntsman?
yeah.
Oh, snap.
Do you remember that? That was a big scandal a couple of
I
years
remember
ago.
the movie, I didn't remember the scandal.
Yeah, Kristen Stewart was dating or just seeing the director of that movie
Snap.
while she was dating Robert Pattinson.
Wow.
So I guess they've moved on.
I guess.
Good for Kristen. I mean, good for Robert.
Good for Kristen.
Good for Kristen.
You go, girl.
Okay, horrible transition time. Okay, cool. Anyway, Kathy Griffin is the new host of Fashion Police.
Boo.
You don't like that?
No.
I don't like that either. No one.
I don't like Kathy Griffin.
Yeah, I don't really like
I
her
don't
much
think that they
either.
should put anyone else. I think they should just have the 3 original people because adding anyone else is just gonna be weird.
Kathy Griffin was Joan Rivers. Like Joan Rivers. How do you explain this? Kathy Griffin looked up to Joan Rivers, and she was kind of like her, like Joan
Prodigy
Rivers was
type thing?
her muse.
Mm.
So like, I think if Joan Rivers wanted anybody to do this, it would be Kathy Griffin.
Okay.
Even though people don't really like Kathy Griffin, there's like mixed feelings about her. But I actually saw Kathy Griffin,
Mm-hmm.
like her stand up, and she's not that bad. She's pretty funny.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
She does
She
like
has
cause a lot
potential.
of like controversy, kind of. I don't know. Kathy Griffin, she's got like her opinions.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
But yeah, I don't know. I think if anybody Joan wanted, it would be Kathy. So that's good.
Yeah.
I think it's already started, or it's starting with Kathy Griffin. So I can't wait. I love Fashion Police, though. I like Kelly
Same.
Osbourne. Didn't your parents love the Osbournes,
Yes,
right?
they do.
Brandy?
My dog's name is Ozzy.
Mhm.
That's cute.
That was like us, my family with Gene Simmons and Family Jewels.
Oh my
like, we
God.
love them. So that's why
Yeah.
like I was crying about Gene Simmons.
Um,
okay, who else to talk about?
Northwest is so cute.
Oh yeah,
she is. By
I
the
just
way.
want to talk about that.
Yeah, this is our like daily Kardashian segment. I don't know if you guys heard about Kendall's burn book.
Yeah.
And she did it with Dazed magazine, I think, and it was
Didn't
like
she like put herself down the entire time?
yeah,
Well,
she
yeah.
read like haters, like their comments and stuff like that, like how they did in Mean Girls, and it was like Kendall Jenner is ugly, Kendall Jenner is fat.
Yeah, Kendall Jenner is profane language. Insert profane language here, and
Oh
like,
my God.
yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, it was like what Regina George did to like
Yeah.
Everyone else.
Yeah, go to the principal, and then she was like, "Oh, somebody wrote this about me. Who would do this with the burn
Yeah.
book?" But then Kendall Jenner was actually like, people
Same.
are actually saying
Good
this
for
about me.
her.
Yeah.
Some people were saying that they thought she did it because she was being bullied, like backstage at her fashion shows.
I
but-
heard that was
yeah.
a thing because a lot of the models don't respect her because she got into the business so easily.
Exactly, and one of the things she said in her burn book, it was like Kendall Jenner only got where she is because of her family.
Mhm.
And I was like, well,
That's actually how she said it too. Like,
Yeah.
like on TV, I was watching.
But like that's the thing. Like that's how like life is. Like if you have a family
Exactly.
member that like
someone, that's how.
exactly.
That's
Like
how-
let's be real. If
Exactly.
you were in her position, you would do the same
exact
thing.
thing.
What is she gonna do? Like sit in her house the whole day?
that's
like,
what Rob does, and
I
nobody
just
likes
said
Rob.
Exactly. Like
So,
good for her.
Yeah, you can't win with
Yeah.
if you're a Kardashian, a Jenner. Like if you're famous at all, people are always going to be like that.
Exactly.
Here's a good transition. Speaking of models, the Victoria's Secret fashion show last night was Victoria's Secret fashion show was last night. Like
It was
filmed and
live,
stuff.
yeah, but like we're not going to get to see it
See it
until
until
like
December
next
9th.
Yes.
But the one thing I just wanted to say about it real quick was I saw pictures online of Ariana Grande. She was walking, I think, in front of one of the models who had these huge wings on, and she gets
what she was like?
yeah, and she gets hit. And there's a picture of her that's like bent down, and she's like,
She's
eh.
falling, yeah.
It's a great photo.
It's a really
Off the
funny
stage,
photo.
Because that would have been hilarious.
Did she fall?
No, she just like bent down and then she like continued singing. But I thought it was just really funny, and
I
that's
saw
what I
that
had to
picture.
say.
It was funny.
But yeah, that's what I.
That's a great photo, though.
We should pull that up.
Do you want to see it, Connor? We can't really
I
show the
wanna see
viewers,
it.
but Ariana Grande. What's the next thing? Do you want to talk about Kourtney Kardashian's?
Oh yeah, Kourtney Kardashian released some nude photos, but she
Oh,
is
yeah.
pregnant in these.
Scandal.
I really like these ones. Like I think they're beautiful, and
They're
she's-
really nice. I liked them a lot.
yeah. Like I don't know, I'd rather see stuff like that than what Kim's been doing. But
Because the way Kourtney did it is like classy.
exactly. And Kourtney was like, I feel like most confident when I'm pregnant. Even like Scott said that.
She
like,
loves being pregnant. You can tell.
exactly.
She's gonna be like 19 kids and
she's
counting,
growing.
like always pregnant.
Oh God, she's got the money for it. So,
Mhm.
but I thought they were really nice pictures and good for her. She feels confident. Do you, girl? Do you?
Yeah.
But where people were saying like she wanted to try and upstage Kim with her like naked photo shoot for paper.
I think if she just did a normal photo shoot, she'd upstage Kim.
Yeah.
What do you mean a normal photo?
Like I just think Kim's photos are so out of hand and so like, like
Fake.
immature that
You do think that?
yeah.
I
I
don't
just think
know.
that they were really like not
Yeah, I think
photos
Kim-
you should be taking.
Yeah, I think Kim just does it for herself. Like Kourtney
Yeah.
actually.
Kourtney does it because she like thinks she looks beautiful and stuff. Kim just does it
Yeah.
because like I'm hot. Like
Yeah, and she knows she looks hot.
But
and
that's
she's
what
like,
she
yeah.
that's her job. Her job is to basically sell herself.
Yeah, I
just
think
like those
pretty
pictures
sad
though I think
life.
are just
You
inappropriate.
think it's sad?
Yeah.
I
like
think it's sad.
like Kourtney did it in like a way that like shows off like that pregnant people are beautiful, and Kim just did it like
It's like, yeah, look at me.
What
look
if
at my butt.
What if Kim was pregnant when she did the paper shoot?
I don't
How would-
think
how
she
would that
would've-
change it?
I don't think she would have been showing off her butt, and
The naked paper shoot.
Oh.
I just don't think it would have been like the same.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I feel like Kim and Kourtney are like two different people. Like Kourtney's really like family oriented and stuff like that. Oh.
But yeah, like I respect both of their decisions to take those
Mhm.
photos, though. I don't know. Kim is just like something that you expect. It's not really
Yeah.
shocking at this point, but like Kourtney, yeah, I do like those photos. I think they're really pretty. Yeah, what does she have? Like feathers covered in one
Yeah.
of them. She's
Yeah, no,
like a mama bird.
They're really nice. I really liked the pictures, and like normally when I see like, cause I don't know if you guys follow what's the mom's name? Wow,
Kris.
Jenner? Chris.
What's
But
the mom Jenner?
Sorry.
Right?
Mom
I
Jenner.
don't know if you guys follow her on Instagram, but she posts like 20 pictures at once, and normally it really
I
really
actually
bothers
don't
me.
follow her.
It bothers me normally a lot, but the pictures that she posted of Kourtney, I like enjoyed looking at.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Different. Yeah, exactly. Like you were saying, Kim does it all the time. Like Kourtney.
It's expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's our Kardashian segment for
Yeah.
the day. So,
Can we play
what-
Christmas music?
Yeah.
Yes, we have
well,
time.
Yeah.
Okay, I have All I Want for Christmas Is You, obviously, and then I have a song by David
Mamacita,
Archuleta.
¿dónde está Santa Claus? Por favor.
No,
Por favor.
no.
Okay, fine.
And then I have melody.
See.
Then I have Melodies of Christmas by David Archuleta, but that's like my
Of
favorite.
course, David.
It's my favorite Christmas song, so we have to.
What about Carol of the Bell
What's that?
We should play Oh Holy Night.
by
Oh,
Trans-Siberian?
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh,
We'll be back
so
shortly.
great.
Caitlin's like, hey, cool, bye.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Bye.
Yeah.
WICR presents This Moment in History.
3,